What's up, y'all? It's your girl Michaela, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about something that a lot of you guys have been talking about, and something that I haven't spoken on. My side of the story. And I'm just letting you know from here, like, I'm not talking about anybody, I'm not bashing anybody, I'm not making anybody feel less than. So if you're expecting something like that out of this video, you're not going to get it, because that's not who I am as a person. I'm going to talk about a situation that I feel is a complete misunderstanding. So, here it is. Before I get started, I just wanted to address something. Nate, if you're watching, I really love you. And I would never think about another man in my life. And I would never cheat on you or go behind your back because I love you. And you could think whatever you want, but the honest truth is that I love you and I wouldn't do that. The situation between I and the other YouTuber was very brief and specific. I had asked him how he monetized Twitch, and I felt like it was harmless and I didn't think anything of it. A couple weeks ago, when I was at my parents' house, Nate called me and said to stay at my parents' house because he heard I was talking to that other YouTuber and that, he didn't want to be with me anymore because of it. Knowing that I had just talked to the other YouTuber specifically about business and nothing more, when he asked me a question, did you talk to them? I said no. And Nate was like, nah, I'm not having it. I'm done. I freaked out. I panicked. I had the worst anxiety attack. I just wanted to do anything to make things right with Nate because I know in my heart I did not do anything to hurt him. So I called the other YouTuber thinking that it would help things. And I asked them, like, did you start any rumors? Like why is my boyfriend saying that I'm talking to you? And that other YouTuber was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And panicked, I told that YouTuber, like, I'm in love with Nate. I don't want to lose him. I need him. And the other YouTuber was like, well, why do you feel you need him? And I said, I don't want his money. Like, I don't want anything from him. I'm in love with him. Like I want to spend the rest of my life with him. I want a family with him. I want babies with him. And I've been having a pregnancy scare. So that was something that, of course, like, you want your family to stay together and be together. Like, I'm not thinking about another man when I could possibly be pregnant. And that's something that I also addressed. I swear to God, I never meant to do anything to ruin my relationship. I thought that I was trying to fix it, and I didn't realize that it would ruin it. This whole situation has definitely been a wake-up call. It has taught me to never take the people you love for granted and to be as open with them as possible, but also to keep your relationship private. Once again, I'm not here to point fingers at anybody. Just tell my side of the story. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just saying how I feel. Regardless of what happened, I know in my heart that this was all a big misunderstanding. And if our relationship was as strong as I believe it is, then Nate will hopefully forgive me and we can move on, even if it's us just taking things slow. I've never wanted anything from Nate but his love. And that's why you guys don't hear me say, like, oh, well, he owes me this. Oh, well, I need that. No, I've never wanted anything more than to be with him. I lived with him for 3 months before we became official. And even when we first talked, like, I wanted him so badly because I was in love with him. I fell in love with him. Nate, if you're watching this at all, please know that I love you. And you didn't waste any time with me. I appreciate you for helping me grow as a person and taking me in at a hard time in my life. And you believed in my talent. And you pushed me to be a better person.
And for that, I will forever be grateful and not have an ill thing to say about you. I have hope in us because I love you and I sincerely feel like I did not mean to do anything wrong to you. And you're the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. And literally, if you asked me to go move to Texas now, I would transfer. I would take a 3-hour drive just to see you if I could, from Dallas to Houston, and transfer for you. I love you. And you need to know that. And I hope you still love me too. Nate, my hobbies with you, you know this. I enjoy rubbing your head until you fall asleep. And watching you poop while you tell me to go shut the door and get out. And laying in bed with you and King until he pees in our bed. And then one of us has to put him in his cage. Those are moments with you that are priceless. And nobody could ever take from us. That's all I have to say right now. I don't feel like I owe anybody an explanation except for Nate. But I feel like it's just right for me to say how I feel about the situation. Once again, I'm not bashing anybody. I have nothing negative to say about anyone. I just know that if Nate and I worked on getting back together, things will be different. And I would never take him for granted. This is the one and only time I'm talking about the situation. I just want it to be done. I literally feel like everything was a big misunderstanding. And I just want Nate to know how much I love him. And that I don't want to lose him. And that the world could see like I'm making a promise to him, like things will be different. I love him so much. And sometimes when you love somebody, you really have to swallow your pride and own up to what you did wrong. So with that being said, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You see my name when I'm here there.